was a positive interaction.
Yeah, right? that was after she yelled at me this morning, informing me of Project 2025. You ever heard of that shit?
Mm-mm.
What 2025 is?
I got no idea what the fuck that is.
Oh,
what
okay.
What you talking about?
Listen, my daughter, 16, told me about some shit called Project 2025.
What the fuck?
That Donald Trump is doing, where they take away their reproductive rights. Hold on, she's 16. She's 16. She's mean as hell. So no one wants to fuck with her anyway right now. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even like, I seen her in action. Like shut down. Oh, shut up. That's her. You know what I'm saying? I know how she is around boys because she's a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? Pretty girls, they get those liberties, dog. Damn. Project 2025 is I don't know what that shit is. Like some pent up shit. She told me that if you have a miscarriage, you will go to jail. That's what she said. And here go my wife. See? And I'm like, see what? See what? She can tell you. She can tell me what? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. Hello, Earthlings.
Hello, Earthlings.
We're here to discuss the dynamics of everyday life through the perspective of, God damn it, we from the same planet. It's the same problems. It's the same troubles. It's the same shit talking. It's just different rapping. So we're going to unwrap this in the form of lick them lips. Hello, Earthlings. So, Oscar Cardona.
Sup?
I'm Eric Stinson. We shall examine my everyday life, his everyday life.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Let's run it.
This morning, what time did you wake up?
8 o'clock. That's
8
late.
o'clock.
That's sleeping
That's
in.
very late.
Yeah, that's late. That's
It's Friday.
It's Friday?
Yeah.
Hey, my wife had to go to Legree. You know what Legree is? You ever heard of that shit?
I've never heard of Legree. Hold on. Let me guess though. Is it L-A or L-E?
I think it's, I don't know. I can't spell worth of shit, but if I had to try to spell it, I would say L-E.
Okay, because it could either be Pilates or pastries. It's either one of the two.
It's one of them two, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep,
I see pastry studios and goddamn it, Pilates studios are there's a rolling epidemic of those. Hey, shout out to Commonwealth Pilates.
That's where it's
Speaking
at.
of Pilates, shout out to Commonwealth. Anyway, that dope Pilates studio. Anu Hyatt, thank you, proprietor. She's dope with that shit.
She's
That's
dope.
what's
She
up.
be getting down. You went to a Pilates class?
No.
Ah, shit.
See, you know what's up with Pilates? It's a way for women to show their dominance in the most unassuming way ever. It's a machine. It's not her talking shit. The machine is talking shit. Her body and the machine is saying, you can't do this shit. That's what a Pilates class is. It's a shout out to the men who try and have the ultimate respect for their women once they leave that shit.
Yeah, that's what Legree's is. I don't know what regular Pilates is, but this is some hyped up fucking machine that they be getting on, and it's all types of shit. That's my understanding of it. It's
a Pilates studio?
Yeah, it's a studio, Pilates studio.
Get
with
the
the
fuck
machine.
outta here.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Legree's. I think it's a method of Pilates. It's not like the brand. It's like a method of, or a machine or some shit. I don't even fucking know. But yeah, she was on that shit.
Yeah, either one of the two. Yeah. Your wife is gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, thank you, bro.
And she's lethal, so she does have the ability to kill you in your sleep. You know what I mean?
I already
feel
know,
that
bro.
shit. Hey, look, I think my wife does.
Yeah. Oh.
She asked me if she could waterboard me.
What is that? A waterboard like the CIA shit?
Like if I could just waterboard you once.
What you?
And like, what would I get? I may let her do it.
What would I get? What you gonna leverage that one for?
What would I get?
Oh, okay.
Well, like get a 2-week free travel without you pass.
One vacation in Rome solo.
Or like this, I'll miss out with the dudes. Going, I don't have to. I check in. But I just don't have to go with you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gave me that, I'd let you waterboard me.
How long?
I give her a 30-minute session.
30 minutes?
Session?
You
gotta give me some breaks.
30 seconds, bro.
Have you seen? It's an up and down thing. Like you get the. It's like tense. You get to fuck with me for 30 minutes.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
But you gotta drink a whole fucking a pint. You gotta take it down first.
No, you know what I want? If you waterboard me with Ocean Spray cran cherry flavor. I'll be sticky. You know what I'm saying? Be kind of nasty.
Hey, you would have to put down some plastic, bro, and let it down.
I may let her do it once for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks, that's a fair trade. I don't know. I kind of wonder what that feels like. So I would say I would let my wife do it. I'd be like, all right, look. No amount of time until I'm like, fuck this, but I want to see what all the hype's about. And you're like, is it really
right?
Like that?
And it's out of her system.
She get it done.
Moved on. And then she gets the story of it. That's in her pocketbook for the rest of her life. You know what? My husband did let me waterboard him.
They gonna look at her fucking crazy like this bitch out of her mind.
Well, and like, especially like, if she's trying to leave me, and her girlfriend's like, He let you waterboard him. Doesn't that count for anything?
Hey, you could definitely probably use that in the court of law too.
I think so.
Tell the attorney, hey,
waterboarding.
I was waterboarded.
Yeah.
So I need to keep the house for my trauma.
Right? or like I let you waterboard me if you keep it, and I get to keep the house. Some shit like that, or I get to keep some shit.
Hey, that's a fair deal.
That's a fair deal.
That's hella fair. Hey, I would do it just for that, just to have it in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, but you 30 years deep, ain't no going back now.
Nah,
you ain't gonna get them 30 years back, never.
Nah, you know what though? I don't want them back.
Yeah, it's been cool.
Everybody said I wasted them years. Yeah, you did, but what would you have done with them, really?
Yeah, no, that's true.
Re-waste them?
Re-waste them? Now, how I look at it, whenever I start to think about some shit with my wife, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to retrain a new bitch. That's exhausting.
I'm trying to tell you. They don't know how good they have it. The shit that they get to say. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
The shit they get to say. I applaud my wife. She gets some shit off. She does. And she's good at it too. She's a good cusser. But she's been around a master. Yeah, I give her some credit. Shout out to you, babe.
But she mastered the game.
Yeah. Nah, she's good at it. So 8 o'clock, she went to yoga.
8 o'clock, yeah. She had to be at the class at 8:30. So I usually wake up to go to the gym around 7, but the baby went to sleep late, and I already knew. I was like, damn, I'm not about to try to wake up. I'm going to have to go up extra earlier because I'm going to have to wake up at 6:30 so I could give her that extra time. Because usually I get home around 8:30, so I was like...
It's a shame when you say, damn, I ain't trying to wake her up.
I was like...
She's a boss.
Yeah, she's a boss, bro.
She's a silent bomb, yo.
Yeah, she's the boss.
When she's up, ain't she?
Who, the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's up. Oh, she's up, bro. She woke up today tripping because her mom was gone, so she woke up. Mm-hmm. Mom wasn't home. She's like, where's mom? I was like, I tried turning into the game. Like, all right, let's find her. I was like, is she in the bathroom? No. Is she in the closet? No.
Yeah. Right?
Hey, is she in the office? No.
Yeah.
I was like, where should we look?
She's like,
yeah.
Where's mom?
Yeah, you know she was pressed. She's like, let's go downstairs. I was like, all right, let's go look downstairs. Mm-hmm. Go downstairs. I was like, where's she at? She's like, nope. She's like, the garage. I was like, boom, car was gone. She's like, no.
What a fucking frantic mess. Like, when I went to sleep, she was here, motherfucker. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. She was just here.
She was in this bitch.
Me, I open my eyes, she's gone.
And she never gone when I wake up.
Make me some avocado toast,
yeah, she needed avocado. She had a burrito. She's like, I want a burrito. I was like, bet.
Right.
Eggs, cheese.
That's it.
She was ready. She was cool. No, you know what calmed her down? She was like, "Where's my Ariel?" We went to the
Ariel?
yeah, the little mermaid shit.
Oh shit! Like a little fucking
Toy,
hold'em toy and shit.
Yeah, we went to that. Oh, you over on the south side of town? You know they got they got like one of them fucking pop-up fairs over there like by the Sprouts on Rainbow and fucking whatever it is over there.
Yeah,
so
a petri dish of fun, my friend.
Bro, so
you gotta disinfect like a motherfucker when you get done out of
bro,
there.
them carnies are different. They're not the same, bro. They built different. One, they're all just Mexicans or Latins from somebody, dark-skinned ones too, like not just regular Mexicans. Like regular Mexicans like myself, we made it in this country.
Right.
We almost got white people privileges, you know what I mean?
I do say, shout out to the Latino community. You do quite well here. You do quite well out here. I will say that.
But but like dark-skinned Mexicans or like Guatemalans or like, you know what I mean? Them motherfuckers was the ones at the fair. You know what I mean? They were like running them shits.
Yeah,
and,
right? Bro. Real dark. Motherfucking like raisins and shit. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, them motherfuckers the ones running
them
the fairs
motherfuckers
now.
is real, too.
Hey, they keep it real, for sure.
They got the knives and the boots, yo. Them motherfuckers,
so,
they dope.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Last night, we went to dinner over there, and then I was like, oh, this motherfucking fair's open. Mm-hmm. She was like, she was not trying to go. She was all, and she had some heels on and type shit, you know. They were dance shoes. Oh, my wife got it good, bro. She goes to these high heel dancing fucking classes. She got some like fucking boots they be getting down. I don't know what the fuck they doing in them classes, but she getting down over there. And so she had them bitches on. And she didn't want to go.
High heel dance. Hold on. Was it like a motherfucking, you know, like a samba class? I mean, high heel dance class. Like
it's like it's like a high heel dance.
You gotta put
class.
on no button up shirt to go?
Nah, it's like she wears like just regular workout clothes, but then she showed me a video. It's kind of like 2010 Chris Brown music video.
Oh, really?
Dancing, yeah, type shit. Yeah, that's what's in it.
Like the street hop shit.
Yeah.
For
real. Yeah, she in that bitch like.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, she showed me the video. I was like, oh shit, you get, and then what?
How do you like? Okay.
What?
Okay, babe, go for it.
Hey,
right?
Shit. Hey, happy wife, happy life. You
I know, right?
I mean? So, hey, you know what fucked me up about it?
I mean, that's dope.
What fucked me up about it, bro? The fucking instructor is Lizzo size.
For real.
Bro, this bitch. I'm like, them heels don't even. Bro, she confident in the motherfucker too.
They're athletes.
I was tripping off that. I was tripping off that a little bit. I'm gonna go
those mythical centaurs with the horse ass.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? And it kind of bucks out a little bit, and their chest is up like that.
And you like, you know what? I would low key fuck with that low key, but I don't know about all that. But maybe I don't know. In the alter, you know, something about it. They got definitely feminine women powers.
So okay. now I'm interested. This dance class, okay? So she's into it.
She's into that shit.
Okay, so where does she go and, execute it? Or what? I don't know. What's the term for it called? Where's she go and dance with that shit at?
I don't even know. Yeah, she goes to some fucking dance studio or something. I don't even know, bro. I don't know where she finds it. I don't know how fucking where it's at. I think she says by the crib. That's all I know. So it's somewhere by the crib, dance studio. Yeah, you can look it up.
But y'all don't go to the club and like she do that shit?
No, we don't even go to the club, bro. That's I think her version of the club. She's back by 8:30 p.m. You know what I mean? At the crib. I need to be like, hey, put some heels on and do that shit for me.
Well. Yeah, right.
I know,
but
shit.
Does she?
No. Nah, we don't. But that's a good idea. Now I'm about to tell her. I'm about to be like, hey, shit.
Because my wife, her deal is like yoga studio place gym. They be doing yoga everywhere. So my wife is technically a certified yoga instructor.
Oh, what?
She's traveled the world.
Word?
To seek her certification. She's done all this. The classes, like all the fucking written, she's read all this shit. She has to do a dissertation for the shit, like the 26 poses and breathing techniques, all that shit. She knows it all,
Damn.
right? Right? But she won't teach one yoga class.
She don't even
won't
teach
a
you?
class.
She didn't teach, not even your daughter,
Oh,
nobody?
no.
Nobody getting taught a lesson.
She won't. It's just been her fucking. I don't know, man. Like it's just like she won't teach one class, but she's a
shit.
yoga
Certified guru. Does she be doing it at least? She practices
she
it?
can.
She
can
begin.
dance.
She could dance. She could bend. Hey.
My wife is poison. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause that's her skin is superhero sensitive, like a power.
Shit.
Okay, her skin. It'll turn everything, whatever you're thinking about, the opposite or some shit. just the touch of her skin.
Shit.
And she has pretty good flexibility.
That yoga shit be working out.
That yoga shit do be working out.
Bro. Did I tell you how I busted my shit? How I fell down the stairs?
You fell down the steps.
Hard, bro. Not even.
Was
not
the lights
even.
on?
The lights was on, bro.
Was it of hours? Was it late
It was.
night?
It was no. It was right in the morning, first thing on our way down to breakfast, on some bullshit, bro.
Did you have something in your hand?
I had the baby in my hand, bro, like this.
You fell down the steps?
Caught some air too, not even just like regular, bro, busting my shit. So I went to the gym, everything was cool, and in the morning I'd take her down to make breakfast with me. So I like got home, fucking picked her up, and I was wearing these fucking ankle socks. Usually I wear the high socks. I think the fucking ankle sock right at the top, because I got like a 3 flat like turn. I don't know. I think you've been to my crib, yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and it slides on the back heel, right?
Yeah.
It slid on your back heel, right?
Bro, something happened. The sock, it had to have been the sock, because like by the time it was all said and done, my sock was upside down, and that's what fucking made the girl stop crying. She was like, "Oh, your sock's upside down." She was tripping off it. Like,
oh yeah. so hold on. When you fell down, you just landed on your back,
bro. So I caught air, bro. So like this is the steps, and I like caught air down the steps. Like I fell like at the bottom, and I had her in my arm like this. And so I was holding her, and I felt like boom, like on my ribs and this side. Luckily, she just landed on me. Like she didn't fucking get squished by any of my other shit. She was just boom on me.
Yeah, right.
Took that L hard, bro. I thought I broke my ribs. My shoulders still fucked up.
But the baby was okay.
Baby was fine, bro.
They
yeah.
did, 100%.
Dude.
That means you made the catch, homie.
Made the catch, bro. We got the catch.
OC. Touche, my friend.
Took the L, bro. Hard.
100%.
I fucking 100%. Wifey's in the shower. I'm like, bam! Like screaming. She knew some shit was up because she came out like instant, wet out the shower. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I think I broke my shit. I was like, I think I broke a rib or some shit. Like I was like for real paralyzed. Like, oh fuck. And then she's like, start getting ready. She's like, all right, we're going to the hospital. I was like, whoa,
Did you
slow down?
What ended up happening? Was your ribs bruised?
I don't even know.
Did you break your shit?
I don't even know, bro. So this is my recovery journey so far. Is like bust my shit. After like it came down a little bit, I was like, all right, I don't think the shit is actually busted, but I thought I heard some shit crack. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna hit the chiropractor. Hit the chiropractor. He did like palpulations because, well, actually, right after I had to fucking go to work at like the attorneys, and they got fucking all kinds of people, you know. So I was like, hey, you got some people like I need to fucking be seen. He was like, go to the chiropractor. I was like, fuck y'all chiropractor. I got a chiropractor. So I went there. He was like, I don't do that type of shit. So then I went to a physical therapist. And turns out, yeah, like my ribs are just a little fucked up. And my, I don't even remember what he said, but something fucking back here is fucked up. Anyways, your boy's all right. But even fucking doing this shit, I'm like, damn, my shoulder a little sore, bro. I'm like, hey, that was a serious injury. I wish I would have been in the motherfucking store. If I was at Nike and that shit would have happened, lawsuit, my dog. I would have hit him for a couple M's. I would have been like, walked in with the fucking neck brace. I would have went and got x-rays, CAT scan.
You know what? I be hoping for that shit too. And then I said, hey man, how come like that favorite shit don't happen to me and shit?
Bro, hey.
Because you hustle too much. You hustle too much. So you're gonna fall in your home, of course, down the steps. Right?
Hey, and we both wearing some Nikes. That's a case.
Yeah.
Hey, the Nikes didn't even catch the grip.
No.
Oh, dog,
No.
that's a lawsuit and a half. That's
Wow.
10 M's. I'd have been crack. Oh, bro,
Yeah.
no wet sign. Psh, that'd
Yeah.
have been
Yeah.
a ticket. It's all good though. Hey, next time.
You know, I remember. I remember almost wiping out with my daughter and shit like that, and just that feeling like, oh, man, I hope I land on my back, and I hope I land on my back, and, you know, just like that's a good moment, man. That you feel like the ultimate protector. I mean, because how often are you really gonna be Liam Neeson and have to fucking bail this bitch out, motherfucking Paris and shit, and not being sold into the fucking black market? So that's really your only time.
That's the only Liam Neeson moment.
Right? Your Liam Neeson moment. Let me, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, on my back.
Oh,
pat my ribs
yeah,
and
she
shit.
was crying. It was all good though. She was healthy as fuck. After that, the sock was upside down. She's like, she's still bringing it up, bro. She be talking shit. She'd be like, go get my mermaid upstairs or whatever. I'll be like, all right. And so I'm leaving the kitchen. She's like, hey. She'll be like, be careful, don't fall.
That's love.
I'm like, yo.
That's love. Now she gonna nag you with that shit for the rest of your life and shit.
I know.
Isn't that
Hey,
beautiful?
be careful, don't fall. And she'd be like, don't slip and get an owie. I'm like, all right.
I love him. I love him.
So
Yeah, so with that saying that, okay, are you guys, how old is she?
she about to be 3 in November.
So
Hey,
almost time to have
November
another
is
one.
that.
What's
yeah.
up with that?
Oh no, bro. I think dead ass. I never even said this out loud. I said it to my mom once. I think if we have another kid, it would cost us our marriage. Like we can barely maintain.
Okay. That crazy, right?
So I mean, the baby would be safe and healthy, but we would like not be fucking with each other at all. We even barely got time to fuck with each other now. So I don't
It
know.
does change.
Yeah, I don't know. And you know what's crazy, bro? Every time for the Earthlings, all women are the same. I'm sure other Earthlings can relate to this, but I don't know if it's just me. Every fucking the PMS set time, bro, like before the menstrual, she would just be talking shit like, fuck yeah, like our relationship is a problem. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought everything was cool. We ain't even fight in a minute. I thought, she's like, we haven't even talked in a week. I was like,
communication.
I'm right here. You ain't asked me shit.
I don't talk either. I don't talk. If we communicate, I know I get the same business. You never communicate. You never communicate. And I'm like, oh. I thought I'd try to communicate.
I thought I was talking to
Or
everybody.
if I say that, it's not within the right time frame. So I'm trying to get better at it. You know,
we are
it's an
trying to-
ongoing process.
Yeah.
We've been together for over 30 years. Been married for about 24 years.
Dang, that's crazy.
Sorry, 23 years. Been married for 23 years.
That's crazy.
Been together for 33 years. So I mean, we've been doing something okay. And you know, I love being married even to her. I love being married to my wife. She's pretty awesome. She's mean, but she's pretty awesome too. And that skin though.
Hey, that be making it worthwhile.
No, it makes you take certain shit. It does. I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's probably
Like, yeah.
That's probably right.
I was like,
that's
ooh,
probably
I
fact.
mean, she's like Susie Essman on fucking on fucking Curb. It's like that. My wife got that kind of charge in her. She's good. It's cute. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah,
shit, bro.
whatever.
Man, yeah. So these women, it's a
So
blessing.
I been trying to expand myself a little bit. You know, I'm 53 years old.
Hey, you young? You got about another 50 left.
Nah, man, I don't even want 50 left. I got a good, like, maybe 20, 25 years left. Okay?
Nah.
Yeah. A good 20, 25 years, yeah. That you could cut up your own food and shit. You don't need a tube to live. You know what I mean? Like I got a good maybe 25 of those years left. Right? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, with modern
And
technology
I
investment.
don't think I want more than that.
Hey, what if you could
I think the
Musk?
world is going to be too crazy for me.
What if like 25, let's say 25 years, right? You get into that point, Elon got some new robots. You'd be like, hey, boom, just plug in real quick. Boop, you could operate as a robot, do anything.
No. I think I want to be food by then. I think I want to be like cut up and thrown in the ocean and shit by that time. I think that's what's good. You know, they say life expectancy, like this new era, they ain't gonna live to be 100 like motherfuckers are now and shit. They say these new kids coming up, they ain't gonna live to be 100 and shit.
They ain't got what it takes.
So I mean, like, yeah, man, and, like it ain't fun doing that shit either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody here has ever taken care of an elderly woman.
Yeah, that shit is not nice, huh?
No, it is not nice, and their skin is very loose, and you do have to bathe them. When's the last time you seen your parent naked?
My parent? Shit. I ain't never seen my parent naked.
I had to give my 78 or however old my dad is a motherfucking bath. Okay? Recently. Like a year ago.
Dang.
It was the most horrific experience that I've ever had. I saw the future, motherfucker. And it sucked. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen your dog?
No, I ain't never seen it.
Oh my God, seeing your parents naked is horrifying. And it really puts things in perspective like, oh, I never want my child to experience this. And like, he fucking didn't take care of himself either. He's like one of those type dudes and shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, you know, like I humbled myself. And I say, you know what? If it wasn't for you on that night, I would not be here. So I'm going to humble myself and do this for you, old man. Because you are my father. For which I'm a seed in your sack.
Damn.
My friend. Yeah. And I had to do that shit. I don't wish that on any of my, only wish that shit on my enemies. Only wish that
Wash
shit
your
on my,
dad's nuts on your enemies?
Oh, yeah. Wash your dad's parts and bits, his underarms, they lift his shit up. You know, you find out that your father's not circumcised. Oh shit. Oh shit.
So, tripping.
Yeah. It's like Gollum on Lord of the Rings. It's like Gollum. Yeah. So that's it. But you know, speaking of that, so yeah, 75, 78. I think I got it good. I could take enough drugs by then to stay in motherfucking shape. You know what I'm saying? So that is my goal. But during this course, I've been getting older and shit like that. I've been finding that my friendships with different people and shit like that, and how valuable it is to be friends with different people, and like how close-minded I was in my 20s and 30s, because I just really kept to black people and kept to myself and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, white people are fun.
I don't know, bro.
Asian people are fun. Latinos are fun. Because I got outside of my demo.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, but I never fucked with the gays and shit. I never fucked with the gays and shit.
So now you got some.
But I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I never had. So, man, I got a great friend. Now I know why gays are so dope. And it takes somebody to open your eyes to how cool motherfuckers just are and shit like that. You know what I mean? It takes a person. I'm telling you, everybody, it takes a person. Go out there and try to be friends with people that you wouldn't think to be friends with, and your eyes will be open. Was I homophobic? I would say so, yeah. I would say so, yeah. But man, I love my friends, man. And like it took a person for me to like, you know what the fuck, you know, to think about that shit. I remember I would take a class in college at University of Cincinnati. Shout out to the Bearcats.
Shout out to the Bearcats.
It was a class about sexuality, and they touched on that, on homosexuality and heterosexuality, and they, you know what I'm saying, and like they touched, and I'm like, why do I feel so opposite of it? You know what I'm saying? I had to dive on that shit.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah, right? But man, these motherfuckers have so much fun.
Hey, I read this book. This is like on a more serious tip, but kind of relating. It's called Hard Times Create Strong Men. It just talks about how a gay white man today has more power, more social, is higher in the social hierarchy than a regular straight white man. Ain't that some shit?
I can see it. I can see it because there's some obstacles that are eliminated. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's some of the most intelligent shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think about it, like, families cost money. Having a girlfriend costs money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it costs money and shit, yo. Like, cohabitating costs money. All that shit costs money, yo.
Kids cost some money.
If you just remove one of those barriers, not all of it, just one of those motherfuckers. And I think they get to navigate through life just by removing one. It could be one. I know gay couples that have kids that are married with kids. Yeah, I do. I know them. Dope as fuck. Right?
Gay two males?
Two males.
Because it could be two women too.
Yeah, it could be. But now they're so free, they get to navigate in this wonderful space of I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, and I still got to push through no matter what my beliefs are. And like, wow, that's a dope ass, powerful space to be in, yo. To create your community and to keep fucking investing in your community. That's why they're dope. Because they're the number one most solid community out there, yo. I mean, if you think about it, it keeps expanding, but they're true to their shit, yo.
Yeah.
They're true to it. And they get to indoctrinate, they get to put in marriage and fatherhood and motherhood and all that cool shit into it. And yet, the community is dope. You know what I'm saying? It ain't broken up by stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
Like what black people go through, what Appalachian white people go through, what certain Latino groups go through. I ain't talking about the people that been here, but like Venezuelans, Colombians that have to flee here and shit like that. Like all those that go through that, right? I always felt, besides the Asian community, the gay community is the dopest motherfucking community out there. And I think anybody who's heterosexual, if you don't have a homosexual friend, you losing, yo. You losing.
What about, is it the same? There's a little bit of a spin, but is it part of the community if you went to a Diddy party, did some butt shit, and got a Lambo?
No, it is. I think those motherfuckers are cowards, yo. I think those people are cowards, yo.
Who? Which
those
one?
undercover people, yo.
Oh,
right?
They tried to fuck up a good thing.
OC, tell me this. Now, when you look at certain people on the screen now, does that cross your mind now?
If they was in a Diddy,
if they was at a Diddy party,
you know what though? The thing is that I just was saying some shit. Somebody upstairs I got to take you upstairs when we're done, but
okay.
That the other office, they were saying like, hey, I just looked up like what happened to Diddy or whatever, and they were talking about it, and I was like, hey. Y'all coming at it like y'all can't put yourself in the other perspective. Hey, we can't even comprehend because we ain't never had so much millions and so many bitches and so much influence.
Right.
You don't even know what it'd be like. You know what I mean? You don't know that you could have had the time of your life. Like, hey, who knows, right? You go to a Diddy party, fucking you pull up, bitches is walking around naked. You all of a sudden you catch yourself like, hey,
okay.
You know, they handing out Molly on a tray or some shit. You coming around, you say, all right, fuck it. Hey, let me in. Boom, you already got all the millions, all the bitches. You with the homeboy, you're like, hey,
everybody says that.
You know what I mean?
But you know you don't belong there.
Yeah. You in this motherfucker?
That's the number one thought that has to come across anybody that steps in there. You know, I don't belong here.
You got to know.
What
you gotta
am
know
I doing here? You're not thinking that?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know because you never had that much millions of bitches. I never had that much millions of bitches. So I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? You never know.
Have you ever been in a position
I've never
to
been
be invited?
Nah, to nothing.
To any of those parties.
I think I'm not rich enough. You got to get rich enough to be,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So when you get that rich, you could have the decision to be like, I don't know, maybe let me see what this is about. But if I walk in, bitches is naked and they're handing around Molly on a tray, I might be like, I'm out of my league here a little bit. Like something, you going to have to make the choice. Like if I go down this, we going to end up on the other side with some shame, potentially. So yeah, I mean, when you walk in, you got to make that decision.
Man, listen. You know when you getting that invite, what kind of invite it is and shit. They don't tell you, hey, motherfuckers, we about to take you through 7 doors here, and we're gonna have you, you know, in a motherfucking kiddie pool with motherfucking, you know, some oils and exotics and shit like that. Are you okay with that? They're not going to do that at the front door, at the first door.
Yeah. You got to qualify through
you go through several doors.
Like, first door is the Molly and the naked bitches.
To get to that, right?
You like, all right, you pass the Molly and the naked bitches. Come to door 2. Now you step through the door 2. You like got to make a new decision.
But OC,
like,
if you got a motherfucker coming up to you with a tray of pills and they got on a diaper and they're oiled up.
Is it a bitch? Is she naked?
Okay, bitch or dude?
I mean, I don't. If a bitch,
because we don't want to count the dudes out of exploitation. We want to equally exploit women and men. So I'm sure, because Diddy didn't. It's dudes and women.
Hey, Diddy
wasn't. He went both. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
let's just say that.
So I don't know. Like, if I walk in that bitch, that like Kim Kardashian, butt naked, hands me like, she's like, welcome in.
And they're gonna be Kim Kardashian. She got the millions.
Yeah, but maybe somebody like an up and coming somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody who's got status. I'm like, oh shit, now she fucking with me, and then I mean, it all depends. Like now, in my position, titties are out for sure.
She has on a diaper.
She's got on a diaper. She got
made up. She's made up. She's oiled up, chest out. Diaper, tray of Molly, and like you don't think to get the fuck out of there.
At what time? What age? How old am I?
Okay, you're 26, and it's 11:37
p.m.
P.m.
Hey, okay.
So you coming up on midnight, so you know.
26,
in the back of your mind,
26-year-old OC.
Yeah, right.
I'm taking the Molly.
You moved.
And I'm going in.
Okay, you going in.
I'm going in. 26 at my life experience. If I was 26.
37.
I'm not 37 yet. But 37, I wouldn't even open the email. I'm like, I would fucking show. Hey, check it out. Diddy invite me. I made it. Hey, I got the invite. I ain't going. I would probably send an intern. I'd be like, hey, you guys want to represent? Put on some Pathfinder shit. Go to the invite.
Oh, okay. So you was send some lambs in that motherfucker for the wall.
Yeah.
You sent some lambs in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a shark, nigga. Right. At this time, 37, I'm a full-fledged
pretty smart
lion shark by that age.
This is Hello Earthlings. Hello Earthlings. This is what we do.
Oh shit.
Because my automatic thought, if I see anybody with no shirt on, whatever, and first of all, 11:30, I'm not even there.
What you mean?
9:30, no, it's time to go home, and it's time for me and my lady to discuss some things while we have no clothes on.
If I'm gonna have no clothes with anybody, it's gonna be with my lady.
Yeah, it's gonna be with my lady.
What if you 26 Eric Stinson, you get to the Diddy party, I guess you were with your wife at this time. She's like, let's do it. She takes off her shirt. Now her titties is out. Now you like, oh, fuck. What are we doing? I mean, maybe it don't have to be your wife. That's a different situation. But
I mean, it could be. First of all, she wouldn't do that. She was so, dog. I'm married the most blackest anti-black girl that I know. Like, you know, she's a wonderful African American woman. Let me change that.
She fuck with Kamala.
My wife is a nerd, so she ain't into that shit. Like if it was a Star Trek convention, we would go there. You know what I'm saying? That's who she is. Yeah. She's not a Diddy Party person. Like I would have to convince her. Like I had to convince her to go to a Kanye concert. She didn't want to go. It's like, come on, baby, please. You got to go, babe. You just said nobody else is coming. I'm married now. Let's go. That's the kind of wife I got. You know, she's dope like that.
That makes sense.
But I would know at 26, like, nah.
No, you ain't.
This is setup. This is a setup. That's what I
didn't think. Even know. 26, I ain't even been set up yet. That's why.
I was like, and I'm up here thinking like, what did I do? That's what that gives me like, why am I here? What did I do? Did I push a button or lever? Get
These
the fuck
white
out of
people
here.
are crazy.
So I've always been conscious and shit of that shit.
26.
So yeah, 100%. 26. Now, 19. That's a different story. 19, I was dating handicap. So I probably would have went to the Diddy party. Because I was fucking with bitches with 3 limbs then. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was desperate.
I'd have went.
100%. I would have went to that joint. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I don't know. I don't know if I can handle a dick in my face, but
all right, hold on. Different segue. Let's say whatever. We got to level fucking. Hey, however miraculously we pushed through, we at level 7 Diddy right now.
Okay.
He said, hey.
I don't know how I feel about a crank in my face.
That's what I'm saying. Crank in your face. He's like, do whatever you do to this. I give you a Lambo. You like, I don't know. I don't want a Lambo. He's like, I'll give you a mansion. What you doing?
Man. I'd be so mad. Like, dog, why didn't you tell me this was about to jump off, man? And then that's what I'm saying. Because you know why, OC? They don't tell you at the door what's going to happen. At the first door, what's going to happen behind door number 7. Look, I've been hearing these horror stories. Back in 2018, I was doing comedy. You remember that shit, right? Yeah. So I go to LA, do all these open mics and shit like that, and these motherfuckers, they be like 30-something-year-olds. And they be busted. And they be like, oh, man, I had my chance or whatever in Hollywood because blah, blah, blah. And they tell me these horrifying stories
about a Diddy party?
How they boys have made it and how they're famous, but they don't talk to them no more, and that they think they've been, turned over and shit like that. And like, so I heard about those experiences, but
it wasn't making headline news at the time.
It wasn't making headline news because it could be like some of the people who was telling the news
was up inside the motherfucking, was at the Diddy party.
You never know, dog.
I mean, what's crazy is that they've been doing this shit for a cool minute. The only reason Diddy's got in trouble is because he had the footage, he had the evidence, and now motherfuckers is like, the audacity you got the are allowed, are supposed to make babies, or it's like, I'm not supposed to make babies. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, who's supposed to do it?
We gotta get your mic.
Who's supposed to do it? Shit.
I don't know.
I can't do it.
Me either, shit.
Yeah, well, it's just a level of.
Damn it. Now I'm gonna have this whole ass. Fuck it, bro. Maybe that's what you get.
You know what? That's some dude shit. I always fuck my shirt up too. That's why. You know what? That's the reason why I didn't really get the sandwich, even though I have on black. It'll fuck up my Friday shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn. Man. Great American movie and shit, yo. Man, I went to Boom Bang last night.
What the fuck is that?
It's a little restaurant in Henderson area, right? It's is it Valley Verde, 215 Valley Verde? Okay, so yeah, it's around there, right? The bartenders are so good, man. I'm thinking about going to that bitch tonight after we record. It's so good. But they got this motherfucking smash burger on happy hour. You gotta get to them before happy hour.
Oh shit. What time is it?
where they grill the motherfucking onions and the cheese in that bitch, right?
Inside the patty?
It melts right on top of the patty. Okay? But that wasn't it. Although it was super delicious. The fries looked like it was in a commercial. And they taste even better than that. They were so golden brown crispy that I looked at my wife and I said, oh God. Oh God. These are like perfect fries, yo. And do you understand how good food is when something simple can be so good? Oh, boom, bang, shout out to you. God damn it. You do it well and you're consistent.
We're going to have to go there now.
And then also with that, the cocktails there, smashing good. I had like a mezcal, kind of like a mezcal with a grapefruit liqueur. It's kind of like a play on an old fashioned. Fucking delicious, man.
It's
fucking
hitting.
delicious, yeah, man. Then you'll get me with food. Like that's how Diddy would have got me.
All right, so now we're at the first layer. He said, hey, have a cocktail and a fucking smash burger.
If he would have laced like some caviar, some creme fraiche inside, like a caviar.
That probably is
like
the first layer. You don't get the Molly, I don't think, at the door, bro. The first layer is like delicious
You would have
food.
got me with food.
Food.
Oh, Diddy
and
would
the
have got
fucking
me.
liquor.
Diddy would have got me with food.
And then you probably got to second with the bar. The bar probably, boom, you walk through the second door. You like, all right, I'm full. I'm having a good time. We fucking 5 cocktails deep.
This one motherfucker told me that this shit be colored off and shit. So like this first room, him and his boy went, right? And this first room is all lavished and shit, and it was color codes, right? And they went in there with
To the Diddy party? Or some shit like it?
like they call like a Hollywood elite party, right? This motherfucker was describing it as a pass party.
A pass party.
So yeah, like if you make your way through all these corridors, you get access
To who? To what?
to
To
jobs,
the butt Lambos?
to jobs, to parties, to people that put you in particular positions to succeed in that world and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like, y'all, you know, you obviously know now, living here in Las Vegas, it is about who the fuck you know.
Bro.
You got to know what the fuck you doing. But a lot of it here is who the fuck you meet and who you know, what relationships you can cultivate. I mean, if you don't have that type of spirit in you, it's hard to succeed in America, period.
Yeah.
Do you agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Networking is like the principle. So
Yeah.
like, yeah, man, like they'll have those type of parties. And I think that was the number one drug that Diddy, or the number one
Like leveraging point.
leveraging factor that he had, access.
Well, he already, too, he been using that before. Making the band, he was putting them through a Diddy party on the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All that shit, he
Right?
thrives off that shit. Who else was, I think Aliyah, or who it was one of them singers that died.
Aaliyah, you mean?
Aaliyah,
Yeah.
boom, he put her on dead. You know what I mean? He thrives off.
I don't know if Diddy put her
man.
on, but
I think he did.
all I'm saying.
Oh, no, it was R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. But he was married to her, right?
I think so,
Yeah. Okay, R. Kelly. That was something crazy there too.
Now R. Kelly, that's another.
They
Hey,
was married.
why? My shit though, like, hey, so what? Diddy did it. So what? R. Kelly did it. It's 2024. Like, hey, he got away with it. It's too bad. Oh, now y'all mad because y'all had to fucking do some butt shit for the Lambo. Now 20 years later, you say the Lambo's old and fuck, I got trauma. Like, hey, too bad, motherfucker. That's what
Yeah.
you paid for.
I think I think it's trauma to the community. I think he traumatized the community.
He did it.
I think he did some awful shit. That
It's probably
that is a number one sin of the black community. I always like to say is like we sweep too much shit under the rug.
Yeah.
And we allow bad behavior but it's somehow allowed because he belongs to, I guess, proverbially us, but we still shouldn't allow bad behavior.
Yeah.
He was bad for our community.
He was bad.
Yeah, like, but I guess he threw a good party.
Hey, we ain't never been to the Diddy party, so I don't know.
Okay, so on that note, it is a party. How did it only take just a party to sell your soul like that? How did it only take just an invite? And we're gonna have some food, drugs, and alcohol, and like we're gonna sell your soul. Just come, hang out, and sell your soul just for a party. No house, no car, no this, no that. You just sold your soul at a party, for a party.
I mean,
for access.
Yeah, it's just a lever. I mean, bro, I think there's a deep level question. Like, I think, how do you define selling your soul? Like, what does that mean to you?
I don't know what it means. I don't know. Is there a universal meaning for that? I don't know.
I think it's like it's like the life you create, right? We all have choices to create our life, and so there's a term called like circumstantialists, which like you don't give a fuck about anything besides like the end circumstance, and some people will be like, all right, I'll do whatever the fuck, right? Like I'll do whatever. I'll go to the Diddy party, I'll do the butt shit, I'll go to Justin Bieber's, I'll fucking give him a handy, give him my songs, do whatever, right? And it's like the quality, that's what I think is selling your soul. It's not necessarily like you fucking trade with the devil or something. It's like all of a sudden you put yourself into these situations that are like humiliating, and then you're like out of integrity, you're doing wrong, and you feel bad, and like then you're perpetuating in that loop, and then by doing that, then you get all the material success, but like that's why motherfuckers like commit suicide or whatever. But vice versa, like to me, I think you could still have all the material success, but it's longer. Like Nipsey Hussle, right? Like I'm the nip, bro. I'm the nip of fucking what I'm doing right now. Like I could stand right here off the strength of my own shit, and I don't have to fucking do nothing for nobody. Like you know what I mean? It's just a longer road. It's like you got to put in your own elbow grease, and yeah, you got to meet the right people and shit, but like in different places. Like if you met the right person at a Diddy party, like you already got to know. Like, but if I met fucking like my attorneys, like the homies or what, my clients, like they're high level people that give you access to other high level people, and it's through being of value and service. And then that's how you get the material success, is by providing value to the market. But like on the Diddy side, it's like how you got the material success. The only value you're providing is the music or whatever, the entertainment value. So you got to fucking do all that shit, like, you know
so
what I mean?
That's my point. That what you're saying is because you provided value, and like for you to know that you haven't provided value and someone's going to give you this, but yet you have provided no value, so you're going to somehow go through these doors and party with this person. You have nothing to provide, and you know there's a cost for that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like, because what's the value? Like, that? What's the exchange, right? Like, because it always, no matter what, it has to be an exchange. And if, like, for someone like Diddy, where, like, nothing stimulates him, like, you know, because he's had so much shit, he wants to do some crazy shit to, like, humiliate you at the highest level, and that gives him so much, like, or even a little bit of dopamine in that moment. Like he's gonna have you fucking eat out Justin Bieber's butt while he's like fucking you or some shit.
Damn.
Then he gonna be like you know what I mean? Then he gonna be like, when you know, when you're done, it ain't shit for him to give you a Lambo. Like 250 grand to someone who's a billionaire is not shit. So they're gonna be like, here's your 250 grand. Then
that's all.
Then you know what I mean? Then the next, then you got to invite to the next one because he knows you'll do some shit. Then all of a sudden you're providing, like, so it is like value, like, you know what I mean? So then now you're you're in, right? You're doing some weird shit. Then he gonna have you do something like, hey, go pick up the fucking Molly for the party, and then it's like fucking like 10 briefcases or some shit. Now you fucking mule and dope, and you in a different part of the game, and you like, oh fuck. But then you do that, and then all of a sudden, okay, boom, you busted that mission. Here's another 250. You know what I mean? And then because you busted that mission, now you met Future or some shit, and then you got Future's contact, and now you're fucking doing a record with Future, and then whatever. Like, you know, that's how that's what I think it means to sell your soul, and that's how to fucking.
But as soon as he doesn't come through. You'd be like, but but I sucked your dick.
Literally. And that's what I mean. And if you put
You like little rod and shit, and like you got a lawsuit. Now it's in court deposition. Now it's on paper.
Now you on
People
paper.
can read that shit. People can read
You are
your
upset.
testimony. You practice fellatio on, and that shit is on print.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
When you could have.
You could have just stand on
I guess you could have stand on your two.
You stand on your two, bro.
Well,
you
my
get it your
friend,
own way.
you avoided that.
Me? I'm standing on my own.
You're OG of this shit. You are the guy.
I'm an OG, bro.
Yeah.
I'm building, and I'm still building. I'm still, bro. Shit. I don't got Diddy bread, but I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
and not like that. Maybe I don't know if I'll be a billionaire in this lifetime. But definitely fucking. And it's not about the bread, bro. It's about the impact, the lives of people you affect, things you change. And, you know what I mean? With Diddy, he's, creating such a negative ripple effect that, the universe or God or whatever needs people like me to create that opposite ripple effect, by giving people opportunity and hope and love and fucking believing in themselves.
Yeah, that's the thing, though, with Diddy. No good story ever came about with this motherfucker. Diddy has done this. That ought to tell you something that he's a grifter, man. This guy is he's a mean individual who's not good for your community.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? He's there's this old thing called Vladimir the Impaler. You ever heard of this guy? Huh?
It sounds familiar though, but let's hear about it.
Yeah. This guy was in Eastern Asian, Eastern Europe, and that whole kind of centuries ago. And his deal was to impale your ass with a stake. Yes, he will put you on stake. Shove the post through your ass. That's what his deal was. And he would get off on that. That's who Diddy is. He's like Vladimir the Impaler. He brought whatever. And I will take this one more.
Straight wooden with the splinters.
And this whole deal with Cassie and how she's a victim. She is cooperating. She's a cooperator, not a victim. She's a cooperator. And she don't think that she didn't know where the oil or the cameras was located. Remember, she did give this dude a chance before she was like, I'm going to bring you a lawsuit. She did say,
she was fucking with him.
Hey, give me $30 million. And we can make this all go away. Right? But again, I don't owe you shit. Fuck you.
Hey, you sucked the dick.
Me.
Fuck you.
And she caught him. She caught him. I said, you don't want this. And she got him.
She said, you don't want this. I got the smoke.
So, you just... Yeah, Vlad the Impaler, man. That's what that dude is. He's the modern day guy.
He's the modern Diddy.
I never thought.
What do you think the most horrific shit Diddy did? I mean, I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think my imagination. But stakes up a fucking butt. That sounds pretty fucking intense.
Yeah. I think he was on some Vlad the Impaler shit. I think he
died
he was
from
on
his
some shit
sexcapades.
He would fly to France to go dig up some 16th century shit, sit there and read it, and I think I'll have him do that at my next party. Right? And then they carry around hot rods or some beads that are mother of pearl that came from this particular region of Europe that was farmed by particular pigs that only ate this particular type of feed, and
that creates some sort of
you'll
effect.
sit there and be like, these beads came from this particular area of Europe, which I'm about to shove up your ass, and say some really out there weird shit like that. That's what I think.
Doing rituals type shit?
Yeah, he was on some Earthling type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some alien shit?
That's some alien type of shit.
He wasn't on the Earthling. He was on some alien shit.
He's just some outer body.
Alien shit.
Some king, like Vladimir the Impaler type shit. How can I make someone suffer and come at the same time? I'm sorry. That's a sickness. And
That's a sickness.
it's a sickness, right? Suffering and satisfaction at the same time. Like, that's some serial killer type shit, yo.
I never even thought of or tried to conceptualize that, but
Yeah, man. That dude was awful. He was awful. But it was probably some good food and good drinks. But even like people knew to leave. So if you knew that, you knew to get the fuck out of there. You knew he was on that type of shit. So I don't know. Like, and it can get looser. There could be child trafficking involved. There could be all kinds of stupid shit involved. You never know.
Yeah,
because you know how people like to lie and lie about their ages. No, I'm 19 when you really 15. Shit like that. Overdeveloped, underthinking people that get involved in stupid shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, it's not cool.
It's not cool.
It's not cool. Like, so yeah, I'm not praying for nobody. I think anybody that gets caught up there, you get what you deserve. You was greedy, yo. And you were somewhere where you shouldn't have been.
Yeah, they only finesse you when you don't move properly. That's a Drake quote.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of Drake, you a Drake fan?
I love Drake. Honestly, low key.
You do love Drake.
I do. I think
you do love Drake.
What do you think? Yeah, ask all your questions before you go into it.
No. I just want to because I'm not. I don't own any of his music.
No.
No, I only own one thing. His album with Future. What's that?
I don't know, but I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, I own that album.
Bro, well, Drake came to as I was 18, 19. So I feel like I've listened to his music as I evolved and grew. So I feel like he just came up as I was coming up, and he's even further so. But why I like him too is I think the record slap for sure. But also it's bro, he's like the Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, just relentless, his success is regardless if you like the records or not, it's
right.
Are you putting out as many records as him? Are you doing the fucking action? Are you playing? Are you going on tour every single summer? you know what I mean? I think his success to me is undisputed, and he talks in the records how I feel when I listen to it. It's yeah, bro, I'm the motherfucking king in this bitch. And it gives me that alpha, yeah, I fucking run shit. I'm the one, energy, and then so I fucking channel with it in that level, and so that's why I like.
I've never seen a rapper, a top rapper, the top guy in the game, engage with females so well.
I mean, that too. That's what I'm saying.
I never known. I don't think Jay-Z had that many females listening to him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna give him his flowers.
Yeah.
He is the top guy. Was or is in this era.
Yeah. He's got his that. You know what I mean? He did his thing. But I'm also open to I'm open to hear what you got to say. Why'd you bring up Drake? Let's hear about that.
No, because I'm not a LeBron James fan, but I can recognize his greatness.
Right. You can recognize.
Just I don't own any of Drake's music. I don't own it.
Yeah.
But I can recognize his greatness.
Yeah.
I can recognize when I go in somewhere and his song comes on, the girls start moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they know his words and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and they vibe with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I'm for that.
That's
and so reason why I asked you that, what did you feel about the whole Kendrick and Drake beef?
Oh, you gonna hear my perspective, and I hear I want to hear your perspective for sure. But I think personally, right, I think great. I mean, Drake is just goated. I think he won beyond the records that he put out because like, all right, he put out these records and it was like a little thing, right? Like for a month or 2, 3, whatever, it was hot. And then he kept putting out the more records. Like he was like, all right, fuck this shit. I'm over it. Like 100 gigs, drop, bop, 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 more hits. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm dropping hits. Fuck.
He was a machine.
Yeah, he's like, fuck what you got going on. Like, those records hit, I made the bag, boom, dropped some more hit, dot, dot, dot. And, like, Kendrick, I ain't heard one record after that. It's like, oh, you really in the game saying you one of the fucking whatever, but, like, you ain't even playing no more games. Like, you out the game. Okay. You know, that's my perspective. And, I mean, I like the records, and one of the bars in there, he's like, they make excuses for you because they hate to see me lit. Like, I think that's fat, bro. Like, he's just winning too hard, and then he said another one. He's like, all of these years throwing success in your face, like, it makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone's going to be like, nah, fuck Drake. He's got more enemies than all of them together because it's just off the strength. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's how I think. So, like, regardless of what everyone thinks Kendrick won, it's like, whatever. Like, I think I still respect Drake, and I channel into that level of him because when you're playing at the game, like, what's crazy about athletes like Michael Jordan, Kobe, even Drake, it's like, I don't even know if I have enemies, right? At least I don't have nobody in the game, like, face to face trying to fucking destroy me. Like, right there, like, their mission, or boxers or fighters, like, in front of you, like, trying to fucking end your career. Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
Broad day, they're training all day, all night, trying to end your...
motherfuckers been coming at Drake.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? I will give you that. I will give him that. Like, motherfuckers been coming at him. Like, I'm a Kendrick fan. I didn't know about this beef and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm okay with him. You know, I'm more of a Currency, Larry June.
Yeah.
Like that's
I like Larry June.
Yeah, those are my dudes. Like that's who I fuck with. But like for that kind of going back and forth, I thought it was cool and genuine. I thought there was some truth spoken in that bitch.
In both sides?
On both sides, that's cool and shit. But it still doesn't take away the power that dude Drake be having.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, I spent the whole year listening to they not like us. I've been spent the whole summer listening to that shit. Dog, they play that shit at the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man. Okay, dog, it's cool.
I mean, nice.
I mean, you gotta give it to him. You gotta give it to Kendrick. Yeah, I give it to him.
The record is hot. Yeah, but, I mean, the record is hot.
But they've been vibing to Drake. Like, there was this Below Deck on fucking Bravo. You ever watch that show? I saw they play over on these islands. This motherfucking Drake and shit. You know? And, that motherfucker. And they in motherfucking just clubs in the middle of fucking nowhere. And they just playing Drake songs and shit. And everybody's motherfucking vibing. And I gotta give that dude.
He's got power. That's what
I gotta give that dude some credit.
He's got the strength. He's got the power.
And like, again, we can be like, you know, that's cool that we can be bamboozled or taken away by, you know what I'm saying? But we beefing about this instead of, or not even beefing, but we're so into that instead of like, you know, motherfuckers, less and less of people are knowing how to read. Motherfuckers
that's
can't
actually
read.
True, which is crazy, bro. That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just think like we're so elevated about certain things, but
hey, we got to learn how to read more, bro.
Yeah, hello, Earthlings. What's really important?
I mean, hey, that's facts, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad to get your reaction. I felt like I was on the sidelines of this, and I was like, oh, damn, I guess Kendrick has done really well. But, you know, I got to give Drake his flowers because if this is what it took, how much power did that do, or how much of a hold that he had on hip-hop did that guy really have? If this is what it took to, like, battle this guy, and I'm like, oh. This guy really had a hold on this shit for a while.
Bro, coming up on fucking, now he's about to hit the 20-year run, which is kind of crazy.
A 20-year run in hip-hop, right?
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
Right? Okay, so.
Well, and again, like back to what I was saying, is like, I don't know if you heard the Drake record, but he's like, fuck Future, fuck all y'all, fuck, everybody, basically. Fuck The Weeknd, fuck all y'all, like, basically. And then nobody else been dropping records, though. It's like, yo. And it makes sense, like, when everybody else was having hits, right? Like, but now he's like, fuck everybody, so now he's pushing his own records, and he's dropping the hits, bro. Like, the Circadian Rhythm, that shit smack. All this shit smack. I'm like, yo. Who else has dropped? I ain't heard one Weekend record. I ain't heard one fucking new Kendrick. Bro,
all that
you know
shit
what I mean?
smack.
So it's like, hey, it's like,
I be
whoever want to say whatever they
to.
want to say, the record is coming out.
Okay, they not like us. That motherfucker hit. That Kendrick, he a wordsmith.
I mean,
he's a monster.
Then they not like us record.
But it's hard. But his Section 80, I still say was his greatest works. That Section 80 album. Have you ever listened to Kendrick's Section 80? Okay. There was a album before that, but this Section 80 was one of the greatest albums, I think, hip-hop albums ever made. It's like top 15 to me. And I always felt that, I don't know if he was going to be able to achieve that. But when he came back with Good Kid, Mad City, I was like, oh, okay. I think he almost got Section 8.